Hi everyone, it's Tina at Phenomenal Beauty. So, I haven't honestly tried a lot of products from Benefit Cosmetics over the years. I mean, pretty much since I've been doing YouTube videos, I've tried maybe about 4 products. I've tried the Boing Concealer, the Benefit High Beam, I think I had a little eyeshadow palette, and some of the highlighter pencils. I can't remember the name. So I was sort of, didn't know too much about the products. I'm obviously just walking around the little setups that they have in Maya and stuff and around the place. And I think they're beautiful looking cosmetics, but I just didn't sort of see the fuss in it. And honestly, I am regretting, I think, that I didn't sort of get into this brand a little bit sort of sooner, because I've really made up for that. Anyway. So over Mother's Day weekend, obviously depends when I put this up, I went on the Saturday, and Talia, Glossy Confidential, I'll put a link down below to her channel, sort of showed me, recommended some different products. I had a good play with everything, and yeah, I went a little bit mad. So anyway, let's get to it. I have actually tried pretty much everything. I've just put it back in the boxes because I think that a lot of the wow factor to Benefit Cosmetics, obviously apart from the makeup and the skincare, is the packaging. Anyway, I'm going to just randomly grab stuff. So let's start out with this one. This is in, I think, the Specialist range where they have like the skincare and stuff. This is the Ultra Radiance. It's a facial rehydrating mist. You know, I've gone on about MAC since I've finally gotten into it, the face setting spray. And I've been actually enjoying this. I love the packaging. So you can see it's got this little tie thing there, and you flick it down. It did obviously have little holders. I've just already used it and taken it out, but just to show you, if you're even thinking about things like this as a gift, I think they're really cute. As far as pricey, I'd say it's mid sort of range prices. I've put all the prices down below. I had the receipt, but I've hidden it for good reason. But yeah, I'll list all the prices down below. So there is the bottle. So very cute. And honestly, the smell, it's just like really refreshing. It actually smells like cucumber, but I don't think it's got cucumber in it. It's got flower water, or a couple of different flowers I can't even pronounce in there, castor oil, fragrance, alcohol, obviously main ingredient is water, but just a very refreshing pick-me-up. So I've used it over makeup, and I've also used it after I've taken makeup off at night to sort of, you know, pep my skin up, and even in the morning as well. So I've already used that much. It's really nice. But I'm going to use the little container when I finish. I just think it's super cute. Anyway, next thing is one of their newer products. It's the BB cream. So that's the packaging. The Big Easy, is it? Bigger than BB, Big Easy, liquid to powder. And this is SPF 30, which is also a good little factor. Oh, and I'm number 5 beige. So there's actually quite a range of shades that they have, which is good, because sometimes, you know, in BB creams they just have, you know, light, medium and dark, or they just have a light and medium, but they seem to cater for a lot of different shades in this one. And it was set up really cute on a little carousel, the obviously the samples. So that's the packaging, very cute, and it feels great. Like, I have worn it on its own. I had a play that night, and on Mother's Day I actually mixed this with my foundation, which was, what did I use on that day? I think I used the Makeup Forever HD sort of cream. You can see there it is. It's almost like a peachy beige. I think it must react with your body heat, like you'll blend it in, rub it in, and then instead of, you know, having that slightly tacky feeling that, you know, liquid makeup has when you put it on, or BB cream, it literally just dries to a smooth satin finish. Like, it actually feels like a powder. Your hand sort of glides over it, you know, will just glide over like a powder. So I think that's a really neat little thing about it. There you go. Next thing I tried is the POREfessional. I'm sure you've heard a lot about this product. I was thinking I hadn't tried it, but now I'm sort of thinking back. I think I got a little sample, maybe in one of my Sephora sort of hauls or something like that. I have sort of tried it. I did like it. I just didn't think too much about it because I've got so many different ones, but I ended up picking it up because it's got a beautiful, oh, I don't know, it just feels great. And look at the little packaging, obviously. So I didn't see this at the day, but you could open, and it's the POREfessional action figure. So each little bit of box or packaging has a little bit of a quirky thing to it. So this is the one for POREfessional. It protects you, a little action figure, against you know your enlarged pores, your oily skin, and mine is definitely oily combination, and some normal and dry. It's got the smorgasbord, but it's a sort of flesh tone primer, and I think it does have silicone in it. It feels like, yeah, it's got silica in it. It's a flesh tone. It's actually right there. There's that BB cream, and there's that one. But yeah, it just sort of glides in, and I sort of really use it around my oily T-zone, and where I have all, unfortunately, those enlarged pores. But my pores aren't just like little, open pore dot. That sort of, some of them are elongated depending where they are in the face. Some are slanting down, some are slanting up. So I sort of slightly push it into my skin there, and then I sort of blend. When it's sort of set, then I obviously put my foundation and stuff on. So, and that way it sort of blends in nicely. So I do like that. Next thing, oh, I love this Ultra Plush lip gloss. I've heard things about these, and I think this is the new packaging. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I've been under the radar on a lot of the Benefit Cosmetics stuff, but that is the little box. Very cute as a gift, or even a gift for yourself. Look at the cute little tube. And I'm sure those of you who've been watching my channel for a while know this is my color. Anything sort of blue tone, your mauvey lipsticks or glosses or anything, that's what I sort of go for. And this is gorgeous. And you think, oh yeah, it's just another gloss, but it just feels, I don't know how to describe it. Beautiful sheen to it. It's not tacky, which is brilliant. I can't remember what I've got on. I've got a balm on or something at the moment. And it does, I mean, it doesn't give me opaque lips, otherwise I'd be putting on way too much and my, everything would be sliding everywhere. But it's just a beautiful mauvey tinge to the lips, but a beautiful pink. It doesn't make me look obviously sick or anything like that, but it's a beautiful, and it feels good. It just doesn't have any of that sort of tacky stickiness that some glosses do. But like I said, it's got that little squeezy tube to it. And then you can stand it up like that if you so wish to put it out and display it. This one's called Kiss You, which is cute. Okay, quickly move along because I tend to yab it a lot. Another product you've probably heard a lot about, which is the Erase Paste. I hadn't tried it, and I've got number 1 fair because I'm actually quite pale. And it's such a cute little tub, well, it must be plastic, yeah, plastic tub. Again, I can reuse this when I finish with it. Now, it's got this little thing on the top. I'm going to keep it on there. I just don't want it to dry out. But you can see it's like a very light pinky beige. Very, very light. Actually, I don't know what I did. It does come with a little spatula, like a tiny little spatula, which is what I've been using. I've already used that much. And I just use it sort of literally just under that sort of, or on the groove there where I have a little bit of darkness sort of around there. So I can find the little pamphlet that comes with it. You can use it to brighten and correct or conceal under your eyes. You can use it as a spot concealer, and also those marionette lines. I'm just really going to just use it sort of under there where I think I sort of need the concealing and the brightening. I think first time I used it, I did use too much, because what happened is it sort of creased all here and sort of here. I'm starting to get the crow's feet there, but really just when I sort of, my expression lines when I sort of smile or frown or whatever, you can sort of, and it creased, and it's not a good look. You might as well not put it on if it's going to sort of crease. It was just too much. So what I've done is just the absolute tiniest little amount, and just sort of pat it in, and it's been fine. It hasn't creased since then. So I'm very happy with it, and like it does really brighten, because I have been just using my Eagle's Fast, I think the number 2. The pen concealer, and also, if I need it, my Physicians Formula Soft Yellow. I mean, they're fine, but I think this just sort of works well as, and what I can do is I can mix a little bit with the foundation I've got left on the back of my hand to get the perfect sort of shade. So it still brightens underneath, but it sort of blends into my skin. So I like that. Yeah? Okay. to tend to my son, so there's probably going to be a transition there. The next thing is the Dr. Feelgood. Now it's weird because normally when I've gone in and, you know, if benefits in wherever I've gone into my, or where, what have you, I'll have a little bit of play with the things, and I've always seen this, the Dr. Feelgood. I've never really thought about it, didn't even realise really what it did. And again, I wish I had before. The packaging is really cute as well, but wait till I open it. Now, it's another container that I'm definitely going to recycle. I'll just throw my products around. It's this little tin, and you get the sponge, but where was it? There was a little wax paper on top or something, but there's this. You're thinking, what is that? If you haven't heard about it, if you've been living under a rock like I have, but that it's kind of, the feeling of it's like a cross between a wax, like a hair wax, that sort of hard wax, and a balm, because it's very soft and silky. Well, it just mattifies. It's basically a mattifier, so you can put it on, under, or over your makeup. I've been putting it over my makeup, so I just get it on the sponge and sort of roll it in there, just dab it and then just roll it, so that way I'm not disturbing the makeup. But what it actually reminds me of, two products I've been raving about since I've had them, and this is literally fallen apart. So, but there's the Skin by Dimitri Plasma Flawless Finish, which is, like you can see, I've literally, it's going to be in my empty soon, but there's that, and this. Normally there was something on the back of it, so it looked white, but it's literally transparent. I think without the colouring that they might have put in, I'm not sure. This is like a very pale white yellow. This looks white, but it's actually really clear, and this is just, you know, transparent. But they are pretty much, I would think, the same sort of thing, that slight waxy balm feeling, but when you put it on the skin, it just mattifies, and it feels like silk. It's really hard to describe what it is, but I'd say it's like a, you know, wax. It's like balm, but it's not wet, it's not greasy like a balm, anything like that. You literally don't feel it once you put it on. It goes more almost like a powder finish, which is what I'm trying to describe. So because I have enjoyed both of those products to help sort of mattify over my makeup, I mean, like I said, you can just do it if you may be hanging out at home going all natural and you just want to sort of take away that shine, you can do that. This actually feels a little bit, I suppose wet. Wet is the best way I can describe it, where these are literally, as soon as you touch them, they feel dry, pat it on, it's dry. This has a slight wet feeling to it, but when you know, like you've dabbed it on, I guess with your body heat, not entirely sure how it works, feels like a powder, and it just mattifies, but you don't get that cakey look like a powder or anything. You don't then have to maybe use a spray over it to sort of help it blend in. It's just beautiful. So I have been enjoying that, and it's got a really refreshing scent to it. What is in it? Just says vitamins C and E. Maybe it's on the box. Where's the box? No, I don't know what the smell is. It's very refreshing. It's almost like a slight citrus scent. That's what I'm sort of picking up. But like, it is very similar to those, but it does feel a little bit wetter, but has basically the same effect on the skin. I am sorry, I can see the sun's coming in, going out, and it's probably affecting the lighting on camera. I apologize. I know it's not the best down here. Okay, the next thing is the Stay Don't Stray. Uh-oh, here's trouble. No, it's gone. But primer, eyeshadow primer, eyelid primer. That's an interesting little tube. Like, I think, do I really get that much product? But it's quite a chunky tube in comparison to the lot of the ones that I've tried. Like, I've got my NARS, I've had the Urban Decay primer. I'm glad that they've got it now in the tube rather than that sort of Aladdin style container, but there it is. It's again a flesh tone. It's more of a pinky colour. Right there is this stuff. Do they have different? No, it's just the one, all one colour. So yeah, I use it to sort of help obviously conceal any, or you know, blend my uneven skin tone on my eye area, help the eyeshadow stay put and help it sort of stand out. I've used this 3 times and literally same effect as my NARS eyeshadow primer. I really love that one. As my e.l.f. just the standard one, I love that. The NYX, what's another one? I quite like the Too Faced primer, but I'm not wowed by it, but I do like it. But this is really good. This is up there with some of my favorites so far. But it's not the height of summer anymore, so we'll see. But I do like it, and like I said, it does sort of even out my sort of skin tone, so I can literally just put that on and, you know, not have to sort of do too much else if I'm not wearing any other, or if I'm not wearing eyeshadow. So that's that one. Okay, so the next one, the bigger one, is the Bronze of Champions, Total Bronze. So this is one of those sort of sets where you get sort of mini size of the items, and there's 6 in here, yeah, plus a little brush. So there it is. It's a box style palette, so it's really cute. It's quite gimmicky. It's got the little, you know, nutritional facts, but it's actually the percentage of the wow factor of the products on the side. Hopefully that will focus. Come on. And anyway, let's open it up. So we've got tips and tricks, sort of how to wear the products. So it's like a little smorgasbord of some of their, you know, good favorite bronzy type style products that you can try. Got the little sleeve there, and that was what I was really keen on. I haven't ever tried the Hoola one, apart from like, oh yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, it's just another bronzer, but I really liked it. Put it on, love it, beautiful. So it's a matte, it's a beautiful matte bronzer, which is my sort of thing. Whoops. But it's weird because you put on your skin and it doesn't make it look just flat. It's a beautiful tone. I'm sure like you all probably all know it. I'm behind the times. Anyway, so what do we got? We've got the Hoola bronzer, love it. We've got the Hoola little lip glaze, or what is it called, Ultra Plush. I have been wearing that. I didn't really want to put it back in the box because it's been living in my bag. I literally on the ride home I took it out, put it in my bag. I'm just going to mix it over the other one, who cares. Beautiful, just it's a light, obviously a brownie sort of golden thing, but just I'll put worn it on its own. I'll worn it over other sort of matte lipsticks, and it just gives it beautiful radiance over the top. And again, it's not sticky or tacky, so I like that. Anyway, what's next? So we have a, was it those creaseless shadows? There's the box, come on. Oh, okay, it's the Longwear Powder Shadow Thanks a Latte. Oh, so funny. Oops. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful brownie bronze. Swatchy swatch. Running out of room on my hand. Beautiful. But it's one of those ones that just have that, you know, that radiance, that glimmer to it. It doesn't have chunky sparkle into it. It's just a beautiful sort of shadow. Next one is one of their cream eyeshadows. It's the Bikini Teeny. Another thing I've never tried, and I love the cute little jar. Isn't that cute? Again, another thing that'll get recycled. Beautiful. It actually reminded, when I looked at it, it kind of reminded me of the Kitten cream eyeshadow. What is those smudge pots from Stila? But I think this is much more champagne-y, where I think that might be a little more pinky. It's been years since I've actually used that, but yeah, beautiful. I'm not going to swatch it. It's just a lovely champagne. I'll get my big fat finger in the cute little jar. Next thing, the What's Up, W-A-T-T-S, highlighter or concealer, what have you. Cute little lipstick style, you know, tube. Cute. You can see that. Beautiful. It's like a, well, obviously a bronze. I mean, that's the whole point of the kit, but it's a beautiful, gosh, look. Yeah, beautiful. Very creamy sort of highlighter. Very creamy. Did I call it a concealer before? No, it's a highlighter. you could try and use it like that if you wanted to. Be a bit adventurous. Next thing is their Real mascara. I have actually tried this. I had a little sample from Sephora. Wasn't really impressed by it. But I might give it another go. But it's got that beautiful long applicator. But yes, we'll stop try. I'm falling off my seat. So cool. Anyway, I think that's it, is it? Did I grab everything? Doesn't matter, you can see it in a little cute little brush. Ah, that reminds me, where's the other thing I haven't shown you? What did I do with it? Did I put it in the box? No, I didn't. I'm missing one product. I'm going to have to run upstairs. I'm just going to try and pack this away because my son will go. It's Christmas time for me to attack everything because she's gone. It's the Dandelion Blush. Now, I've never tried. I've heard many things about their, you know, little box blushes that have the shimmer and stuff. And yeah. Played with them, and then I really like this one. And I have been wearing it more as a highlighter, sort of around here. It's a beautiful light pink, very nice shimmer. Okay, fingers crossed everything stays. To run upstairs like a mad woman. So there it is, and I'm sure you've seen it, but it's a really cute little box. Open it up, got the little mirror, and this, I've actually used the brush, cleans really well too. So I've just left that in there. It comes like that, just so I don't want it rolling around in the blush. Got a little bit of that Becca all-in-one foundation brush. Like, it's the little tiny little sibling, or what it was like as a child. Anyway, that's what it looks like. And just sort of just around there, or wherever you want it, but beautiful, very lightly blue tone, dusty sort of pink, but it's very pale. It's very, very light, as you can see. So it doesn't give a lot of colour to my cheeks, mainly because I've just got a small sport of, excuse me, of freckles. Anyway, I'm gonna go. That is pretty much it. I'm sorry if this turned into like the world's longest haul video because I talk so much, but I just wanted to show you what everything looked like and just go on about it, not just do a sort of mindless here, look at this. But I really like it. It was fun. It was a fun experience. It's been fun to play with them and everything. Anyway, if there's anything you want to see an actual review on, once I've had a chance to really crack into them, let me know. Okay, take care. Oh, and let me know your favorite Benefit products, okay? Because like I said, I'm still learning. Okay, bye.